This podcast is sponsored by Dr. Bennett's Life Mastery Communication and Relationships online course. Discover the secrets to effective communication and build lasting connections. Register today at verversity.com/course/lifemastery1.
Mastering cross-cultural diplomatic communication, relationship building tips for everyone. Explore how cross-cultural diplomatic communication teaches us effective communication strategies for better relationships and strong interpersonal skills. Hey, have you ever thought about how tricky it can be to communicate with someone from a completely different culture? I mean, even when two people speak the same language, sometimes things just don't click. That's because communication is way more than just words. It's about context, customs, and unspoken cues that vary so much across cultures. Let me tell you about something fascinating called cross-cultural diplomatic communication. This is basically the art and science of leaders and diplomats from various countries talking to each other without misunderstandings causing problems or offense. It's a mix of delicate etiquette, sharp interpersonal skills, and a genuine respect for differences. And honestly, the lessons from this kind of communication go beyond just diplomats. They can apply to anyone trying to build strong, meaningful relationships across cultural lines. Why is cross-cultural communication so important? Think about it. Our world is so interconnected now. Whether it's in business, travel, or even online interactions, we constantly bump into people whose backgrounds are different from ours. When communication breaks down, it can lead to confusion, lost opportunities, or worse, conflicts. For diplomats, a single misinterpreted gesture or phrase can impact millions of lives through politics or trade decisions. In everyday life, effective communication strategies inspired by diplomacy help us avoid awkward moments and misunderstandings. Plus, they remind us that just because something is normal in our culture doesn't mean it's universal. Some practical tips from diplomatic communication. So what can we apply in our conversations from how diplomats communicate across cultures? Here are a few strategies that really stand out. Practice active listening. This means not just waiting for your turn to speak, but genuinely focusing on understanding the other person's perspective, even if it's different from your own. Be aware of nonverbal cues. Culture shapes body language, eye contact, personal space, and gestures. For example, a smile can mean friendliness in the US, but sometimes it's a polite mask in other cultures. Mind your tone and choice of words. What's casual and friendly in one place might be seen as rude or overly familiar in another. Create a bridge with empathy. Diplomats often try to find common ground or shared values as an entry point. For us, this means looking beyond surface differences to connect on a human level. Embrace patience and flexibility. Communication may take longer when cultural differences are involved. Being patient prevents frustration and keeps the dialogue open. Why communication skills matter beyond diplomacy. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how does all this diplomatic stuff actually help me day to day? Well, here's the thing. These communication strategies are the backbone of healthy relationship building. Whether you're working with colleagues from other countries, friends with diverse backgrounds, or even strangers you meet through travel, these techniques help you develop better interpersonal skills that foster trust and respect. When you understand the importance of effective communication within cross-cultural settings, you are better equipped to navigate tricky social situations, avoid offenses, and build genuine connections. It's sort of like having a secret superpower to turn small misunderstandings into meaningful learning experiences. How to sharpen your cross-cultural communication. If you're ready to strengthen your skills in this area, there's a great resource I recommend called Life Mastery, Communication and Relationships course. This course is designed to help you improve not just your communication skills, but also how you approach relationships broadly. It's full of practical tips and techniques to enhance your ability to connect with others, whether across the table or across the world. Enroll now and gain insights on how to communicate more effectively, practice empathy, and manage conversations with confidence. It's a fantastic step if you want to feel more comfortable and skilled in all kinds of relationship-building scenarios. Final thoughts. Cross-cultural diplomatic communication might sound like something only politicians or international experts deal with, but honestly, it touches all our lives in one way or another. Being mindful of cultural differences, sharpening your interpersonal skills, and prioritizing effective communication can transform your personal and professional relationships. Next time you engage with someone from a different background, consider what their communication style might be shaped by, how your own words might be perceived, and how you can connect with empathy and patience. These are powerful tools for anyone looking to build meaningful connections in today's global world. And if you want to develop these vital communication strategies further, don't hesitate to check out the Life Mastery Communication and Relationships course. It's a simple way to start mastering relationship advice and communication skills that truly last.